If you're a fan of Disney's Night on Bald Mountain from Fantasia, then stick around because you're about to discover 8 fun facts about this spooky yet amazing technical achievement in animation history. Night on Bald Mountain is the only sequence in Fantasia that was created with the influence of a non-Disney animator, who is the Danish illustrator Kai Nielsen, and he was hired as chief art director to create the storyboards because of his expertise in drawing mythical creatures and fairy tales. The winged demon Chernabog, which is a Slavic word for black god, was referred to by Walt Disney as Satan himself. And the look of the nocturnal creature was the product of several artists' influence. The idea of a Chernabog was first inspired by Heinrich Klei's artwork, who was a big influence on Disney animator Albert Herder. And Herder used Klei's artwork as inspiration for his own concept drawings that became the basis for Disney's version of Chernabog. But it was Disney's Ukrainian-American animator Vladimir Bill Tytla who was in charge of bringing the demon to life, because of his ability to create emotive and powerful-looking characters, such as the giant from The Brave Little Tailor. Famed Dracula actor Bela Lugosi was brought in to create reference footage for Chernabog's movements, but Bill Tytla didn't like how Lugosi's movement looked, so instead he had Bald Mountain's director, Wilfred Jackson, take off his shirt and move like the Chernabog, in order to get the right look he envisioned for the character. Although Bill Tytla was known around the studio for his passionate ego, his talent at character animation was unmatched at the time. So much so that when the other animators saw his pencil test of the Chernabog's emotional performance, they thought his work was the height of what character animation could become. To give you a sense of Tytla's emotional range, ironically enough, his next assignment after Chernabog was the cute and delicate Dumbo. That's right, the same guy who made the devil also created one of Disney's most adorable animal characters. Bald Mountain had some groundbreaking technical achievements that had never been done before in animation. The warping effect of the skeletons as they floated upwards was created by taking a single drawing of a skeleton, placing it on a revolving tin drum, and then filming its reflection on a distorted mirror. The rippling distortion of the background images were created by filming a projection of the image through distorted glass. The close-ups of the skeleton demons on their horses were made with textured pencils to give the drawings a chalk and charcoal-like appearance. The fire effects were some of the most complicated ever created at the time because of the rapidly changing kaleidoscope of colors in the flames and smoke, and the intricate transformations of the creatures from one form into another. There was a section of music that was secretly removed from the film. The director Wilfred Jackson wanted to speed up the pace of Bald Mountain's opening, and there was a section of music in the beginning that he wanted to edit out, because it felt slow and was repeated again later on anyway. When Jackson asked his musician to cut out the section, his request was met with a lot of skepticism, because the musician felt it was inappropriate to rearrange the great Leopold Stokowski's composition. So Jackson asked Walt if he could edit it. But Disney said he was too busy to deal with the situation. So determined to get his way, Jackson just went behind everyone's backs and ripped out the section of film and gave it to the editor to resplice, and said it was accidentally torn. His gamble paid off though, because when Stokowski was shown the edited version, he didn't mind at all that the section of his work had been removed. Is Night on Bald Mountain one of your favorite parts of Fantasia? Let me know down in the comments. To discover more facts about other GDPG-13 movies, click a video on the screen. And make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you can keep learning more fun facts about your favorite films.